Hello everybody, hello and welcome to our absolutely beautiful day. Look at this. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. I think it's about the cruise in 23 degrees. Yeah, it probably is actually. It's pretty warm, as you can see. I've got a sweat on. I've only done 6 miles and I've got absolute sweat on. So today, lose my voice. So today, it's a bit of an epic day today for me. It's going to be the longest ride of the year. In fact, the longest ride since I hurt my knee. And I know I don't want to go on about my knee and stuff on rides, you know, and I keep saying I'm not going to mention my knee, but today I thought I'd mention it because it's big milestone, big milestone. I mean, up till now I've been doing probably 40s, 45s, 40s, something like that. That's the maximum I've done. So today, if I do the whole ride, which I will, fingers crossed, I'll be 57. It's 57. I'm going to head over to the east. I think it's the east of Durham. Yeah, I think it's the east or south of Durham. Anyway, I'm heading over a little bit of a different route. I've done it before, but I think it was last year or the year before when I last did this. So I'm venturing a bit further away from home because, as you know, up till now I've been staying close to home and just doing like loops around, so if anything happens I can get back home easy. So yeah, wish us luck, folks. It's a cracking day. No wind at all. It's still, isn't it? As you can see here. I mean, look at the grass here. Look, it's absolutely still. I think it is about a 4 or 5 mile an hour wind, something like that. But it's really warm. I'm going to set off because you can see I'm melting here. So I'm going to set off and see how we'll go. And there's some big hills along this. Well, some big hills to start with, and it kind of levels off near the end. So that's the best way to have it, isn't it? Have the hills early on and then flatter later. And I'm going to take my time as well. Go really steady. I mean, I would do this for any longer ride. I mean, when I was doing like the 100-mile rides and stuff, I always say take it really slow. That's my top tip when you're doing long rides. Go slower than what you want to, if you like, you know. Go slower than what you can. Because when you set off, you get all excited and think, oh, I'll fly and you knock yourself out. So, yeah, just take it really, really slow. So, yeah, so we'll get on it. See you in a minute. Now, there's something I've got to watch out for today. The dreaded gravel on the roads. Luckily, it's down that road there, which I'm not going down. But yeah, I've seen a few roads recently where they've been gravelling again. My nemesis, gravel roads. Hate them. It's this time of year again, isn't it? Let's get the gravel out. Got a bit of sweat on, guys. Got a bit of sweat on. Just go up the hill there. And there's no air. It's very, very still. Very still, as you can see in the distance there by the turbines. Can you see them? I'm up in the fields here and it's always windy up here. It's always a bit of a breeze. But today, there's no bit of a today there's not a little bit of a breeze at all. Just a breeze off the cars going past. But there's no wind, as you can see. There's a turbine in the background there going a little bit. But yeah, it's very still, very still. When you're moving forward on the bike, it's not so bad, but if you go up a hill, as you all well know, you start to sweat. One, because you go up a hill, and two, because there's hardly any wind, isn't you? I'm not complaining though. Not at all. It's lovely. It's lovely to be out on such a nice day. I tell you what, mine. The spring this year has been rubbish, hasn't it? Absolute rubbish. So far. Could do some good weather. I mean, I have been out on the bike and stuff, and the road bike, but it hasn't been particularly fantastic weather really. So hopefully we'll get some good weather. Hopefully. It's quite hard I find it quite hard when I'm doing a long ride and I'm trying to not go as fast as I normally would, because you have certain sections of road where you normally like go at kind of a certain pace, so I just find it difficult to like rein it in to start with at the beginning of the ride. So just trying to keep going really steady now so that I can do the whole ride. Look at that view. It's pretty impressive, isn't it? Pretty impressive. So I've come around in the loop. I'll be sort of heading down to go to a big bank. It's quite a decent hill actually. Quite a decent hill, one of the biggest of the day. Or the biggest of the day actually. I'm actually climbing a hill at the moment actually. It's not much of a hill, it's just a slight incline. It's about 5%, something like that. Just steady away. I find hills like this, when they're just steady hills, are much better than like really steep ones, you know what I mean? Even if these ones are much longer. That makes sense. Right guys, that is the hill I'm going up. So if you can see there, it goes on the corner, but it's basically up the top of there where them trees are. There's like a diagonal road that goes up like that and then goes up again that way. It's just, you might see cars going through just the trees at the top there. Probably can't see with this camera, but that's where we're heading up. It's quite a hill. So wish us luck with this leg, I tell you. I'm okay at the moment, touch wood, but it's going to be quite a test. I mean, to be fair, that hasn't been affected much by hills, do you know what I mean? I mean, hills don't seem to affect it, thankfully. But still, that's quite a hill. It's quite a hill. I mean, that's not the end of it neither. Once it gets to the top there where them trees are, then goes up further, but it's just like a gradual slope then, you know, just a gradual hill. This is the steepest part. I'm not sure what gradient is actually, I have no idea. I'll tell you when I'm at the top. Because I'm not going to be recording as I'm going up, because nobody wants to be hearing me panting and puffing away going up there. But yeah, when I get to the top I'll tell you what the steepest gradient is. I think it's about 15%, something like that. But stone steady, I'm going to just head over now and see how we'll get on it. Well, I did. I'm still alive, folks, and my knee's fine. Wasn't too bad actually. Quite steep in places, but it's not too bad. I've been at worse. There's a part on the corner at the bottom. I think it's about 15% thereabouts the hill. When I glanced down, I saw 15%, but there's a part on the corner where you're trying to pedal over and my front wheel was lifting off the road. Done and dusted. There's still got more hills to go, of course, but that's probably the steepest of the day, so I'm pleased that's done. It's nice to get the steep hills done early on, I think, isn't it? And you're rewarded up here with some lovely views. Fantastic. As you can see, I'm still climbing, but it's just a gradual hill up here now. That's where I was down the bottom there in the valley, and now I'm heading up the top of here. Quite busy the roads, man. A lot more cars than I thought it was going to be. Because these roads here are they're kind of back roads, do you know what I mean? So I don't know where everybody's driving around to. You wouldn't think the fuel was that expensive, tell you, the way the amount of cars on the road. So I wasn't very well prepared today actually. I haven't got any jellies or anything, so I've put some nuts in this little old bag here. Some nuts and raisins and whatnot, mixed fruit in there, and I've got a banana as well. But I like to bring jellies, but I thought I had some in the house, but I haven't got any. So yeah, not very well prepared there. For my longest ride of the year, not very well prepared at all. But it's lovely, it's really nice. That's not me creaking away, by the way. I think there's some building site over here building houses, I think. But yeah. So I'm gonna have a few nuts and carry on. I've done 23 miles. I've got 33 left to go, and everything's good. Everything's good. So I'm gonna have a few nuts and raisins, and then carry on down this way. I've just come up that way, come from the valley, and then I'm gonna head along this road here. It takes us into a small town called Spennymoor, and then through Spennymoor out the other side, and then onwards from there. I think this looks like a nice place with the church up on the hill, if you can see through the trees there. But it's a really pretty place. It's not very big. As usually the case with all the pretty places, isn't it? It's nice. And crows fighting there, by the looks of it. So if you can tell by the hills in the distance there, that this is going down. So I'm at the top of the hill now, the rise, and then I'm going to the other side, and now I'm going to go down the other way. I'm going to have the profiles on here for the. Hold on, put that back on that. Lock that. So you can see there, you can see the profile. I'm at the top. I'm going back down the valley again, which is down there. So I see where the white van is coming up, heading down that way. So I'm at the furthest point now away from Durham. And then I'm going to start looping back around and head back towards Durham now. A big loop. One of the best things about today is, apart from being absolutely lovely and warm, is no wind. And I'll keep going on about it, but as you know, it's awful when you're out on the bike and you got wind in your face. And we had some windy days recently, so it's nice to have that bit of calm weather. Makes it a much more pleasant experience. Just came into one of those, you know, road bollards where you have to give way one way or the other. And it was on a hill and I had to give way, so I slowed right down. Car come the way, flushed us through, so that's nice. That's nice. Nice to see decent drivers still around. And of course I would have waited, but it's, you know, it's like clipping shoes out on hills. It's not very much fun, so that was very kind of them, very kind. Oh, no cricket on it here, look. The last few times I've been past here, there's always seems to be cricket on. Not that I enjoy watching cricket, but you know, it is relaxing, I'll give it that. But it's not really a sport I'd watch. But I can understand, you know, the draw, because it's a nice, chilled, relaxing game, isn't it? I mean, I know you're still running around, but you know what I mean. No offence to all your cricket lovers out there. It's really nice around here though, look, really nice. There's a farmer getting his crops in. Can't say for the hedge. But yeah, it must be a good year or more since that's around here. It's a nice ride, but it's a while since I've been around this way. And I say because of my knee and stuff, I haven't ventured too far from home. But so far, so good. My knee's really, really good. So I'm very happy at the moment, very happy. So I've done 30 and I've got 26 to do, so just over halfway through. As I said before, it won't be a fast ride. I'm just putting along. Yeah, but as long as it's to get done, I'll be very, very happy, very happy. And it's nice to get further away from home, you know. I mean, I don't mind going around them roads around home way, but it's nice to venture away a bit, isn't it, sometimes? And about this time usually in the year is when I do venture further out, and because obviously in the winter I just tend to use the lines on my mountain bike. But yeah, it's nice to explore using my trusty crew as well to keep us right. It's got me figures on there, and then map, and then it's got elevation, which is very handy. I think you can see what hills are coming up. I think it's one of the handiest things, that when you're getting tired, you can see what big hills are coming or not. That's the thing about it, I'm a bad memory. Everything's new, isn't it? I've got no idea coming along this road. I've got no recollection whatsoever. I've come along this road before. No idea. Fishburn. I would have, of course, because this is the same route as I did last year, but I just can't remember the road. No idea. So I'm turning right up here. Yeah, turn right. Just here. 38 miles in, I've got 18 to go. I'm doing good, doing really, really good. I'm going to be banana now, have a bit of a rest, and then I'm going to head up that way. Looks like the sky's going to be dodgy, isn't it? It was my glasses at work, but no, it's a bit, a bit overcast, isn't it? Not bad still though. It's still very warm, still. It's in 20 degrees, 19 degrees there. Yeah, but yeah, 30 miles done, 18 left, so good, good. I don't know what hills I've got left, because there seem to be a lot of hills. A few little bumps and lumps there, look. Not too bad. It actually tells us somewhere as well what hills I've got remaining somewhere. Oh, is it this one here? Can't separate them here. There we go. Next climb, 10 of 13, so I've got a few more climbs to do. So it's not too bad. I always think it's bizarre, this part of the route, because it is the proper route, but it takes you through a housing estate. Yeah, takes you through the middle of a housing estate, but I remember this was the last time I thought, sure, it's taking us the wrong way, but you go out the other side and you're back on the main road again, so fair enough, fair enough. That's a bit different. Don't even say there. Shoes on the line. 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs and all. fair enough, one pair, you know, kids messing around, but 4 pairs. My friends bit along this road, hopping along with no shoes, don't I? So yeah, this is the road here that I use when I'm going through the beach. Come this way, turn left, and go up that way. The way it just came, but I came up with a junction up the top there where normally in the beach I go straight ahead. So yeah, like I said today, I have no idea where I'm going really. I'm following the crew here. I'm somewhat at the mercy of the crew because I've not really any idea what I'm doing. I don't think I've told you, but I've actually adjusted the height of my seat on my road bike and on my mountain bike. I thought it was worth a try, do you know what I mean? Because I saw a video by GCN and they mentioned about a different way of measuring doing your seat, which I've never done before. I've always measured my seat with, you know, either my heel on the pedal and your leg straight, or your sole of your foot on the pedal and a slight bend in your leg. But they mentioned a way where you measure your inseam and use like a formula to get the right height. So measuring the seat, basically, you know, measuring the height properly. So I thought I'd give it a go, and I was a couple of centimetres out, so I thought adjust it. So maybe that's why my leg's good. Who knows, eh? Who knows? I thought it was worth a try, you know. I thought it was worth a try. I mean, I've had the seat set that way for a long time. The only difference is I did change my shoes, but that was like a couple of years back, but you never know. It could be a cumulative thing, I don't know. It was worth a try. But all's good today, all's good today. But I'll put a link up to that video from GCN, you know, so if you want to check it out. Because, you know, there's another way of doing it, there's another way of measuring it. And as I say, I was according to their formula, I was a couple of, I think it was about 5, 6 centimetres out, something like that. It wasn't a huge amount out, but it all makes a difference, doesn't it? So I thought I'd better alter it, and this is the second time I've been out on the bike since I altered it, and so far so good. But saying that, we've seen it before, haven't we? You know, you've seen it before as well, and we have had good times on the bike and then bad times, so who knows. I mean, today was a big risk because it's a big risk. I'm still not finished yet because obviously I'm a long way from home. I'm doing a longer distance, but I'm also longer from home, even a straight line, you know. And Katie doesn't really know these roads very well, so I'll be struggling to get rescued because, you know, some of them, as you can see here, how do you explain here where you are? Do you know what I mean? Come and pick us up, Kate. I'm in the middle of a lane somewhere between one village and some other village, but hopefully it won't come to that because it's all good. It's all good. Now far to go, probably about another 8 miles, something like that. Gonna negotiate the busy city centre now and then out the other side. So far so good. That's Durham Crown Court just over there, look. You can see the clock there. I once did jury service there years ago. Can be quite boring jury service, can. Long day sitting on very uncomfortable benches, but yeah, years ago I did jury service in the Crown Court here. Well, nearly home, only like about a mile away, and fantastic. The leg's been absolutely brilliant, no problems at all. Can't believe it, really, can it? I mean, just seems like 5 minutes ago when I can only do a mile, 2 miles. You know, I think I'm not in the woods yet. Obviously I might have off days, like I said before, good days, bad days, but at the moment it's going good. And 57 miles it'll be, saying 56, but I think it's another mile to go. Yeah, it's about 57 miles. Very happy with that. It was a slow ride, but I don't care about how fast I did it. I just care that I did it, and I'm over the moon, absolutely over the moon. It was a bit risky, as I said before. If I got, you know, a problem in your knee, anything like that in the middle of nowhere, you know, Katie wouldn't be able to find us very well. Yeah, where I was anyway. But yeah, all went absolutely fantastic. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. It's been a lovely day. Lovely ride, lovely route, and feeling good. Feeling absolutely fantastic. The bike's been going brilliant as usual. So yeah, so I'm absolutely over the moon. Chuffed to bits, absolutely chuffed to bits. So thank you again for following us and joining us on my ride today. And take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all soon. Take care. Till next time, see you later. Bye bye.